Hey farm friends, this is Miss Emily from Stony Acres Farm in North Carolina, and today I'm going to show you how we help keep our animals cool in the summer heat. Let's go. It is the end of June. We live in North Carolina. It is hot. The heat index today is about 106. We have been on a long streak of high 90s for temperatures, and we have had absolutely no rain. So we've had to work extra hard to make sure that our animals are staying cool in all of this heat. They have some natural defenses, and we'll talk about those to help keep them cool, but I'm going to show you a couple things we do just to treat them to make sure they're as comfortable as possible. Today we're going to be giving our goats some watermelon. This is a great treat for animals. We usually let the goats eat out the pink part, and then the white part the chickens will go ahead and eat. All that's usually left of this is the thinnest layer of this green part, and it always cracks me up how they can just eat so close to that green part. The chickens today are going to get some frozen elderberries. So we partner with a company called Jody's Elderberry Syrup, and she gives us the remnants of her elderberries when she's done making her syrup. So when she gives them to me, I freeze them in gallon bags, and they are perfect treats. So we're gonna put these in the chicken coop. Our barn cats today are going to get these adorable little frozen treats made by my neighbor Julie. Thank you, Julie. I don't have any idea what's in them. I see a shrimp on the top, but she made these, so we're gonna put these out for the barn cats today. I'm going to show you, go down to the barn, and I'm going to show you a couple other things we do around the barn to help keep them cool. This watermelon, it's heavy to carry, and as soon as they see me, they're going to go bananas for this watermelon. Here. Down here in the barn, we brought down the watermelon, and the goats are really loving it. It's a great cool treat for them. It's got a lot of water in it, and so that is absolutely incredibly good for them to eat. The chickens have also discovered it. Another thing we do down here at the barn is we have fans. We have fans absolutely everywhere. It also keeps them cool, so you can see some fans up here. We have fans in the chicken coop. We have fans, oh, there's Jace cleaning out the goat pen. We have fans everywhere. It creates an airflow. We have some standing fans here, a lot of mounted fans. It creates an airflow. It also helps with the flies a lot. But once we're in this barn, it's not bad. The air is moving around, they're in the shade, it's not too bad. Water. Water is such an important piece of keeping the animals cool. I'm filling up the water buckets right now. We also got these electrolytes that are for barn animals. So we sprinkle the electrolytes in there. They drink about, let's see, we have 2 5-gallon buckets. They drink about 2 of these a day. So 4 5-gallon buckets a day. I come down, they're pretty close to empty, and we dump them out, refill them, put new electrolytes in. A lot of water is what they drink. The electrolyte water looks really, really dirty. It's not dirty. It's just full of electrolytes for them to drink. One thing people ask us is how we keep our barn so clean. We work really, really hard to keep a clean barn, and I would love to say it has anything to do with me, but it doesn't. So Jace, my husband, is down here doing a deep clean of the barn. We do this about every 2 months, essentially raking up, sweeping up every single piece of hay down to the dirt floor, and we are putting new hay out. This is another way that they're going to keep cool, because it just keeps fresh hay. We'll keep it cooler in here. Hay that's dirty creates heat, so fresh hay keeps it cool. So we've shown you where the barn animals kind of hang out and how they stay cool, but our Great Pyrenees, our livestock guardian dog, gets some special treatment on these really hot days. Let me show you. So we're lucky enough that part of our garage down here is air conditioned. So Dakota stays down here. She loves it. Oh, she knocked her food over, but we have food and water for her here, and she completely lounges and sleeps down here until it cools down, and then we'll let her back out. In addition to the frozen treats, the fruit, the fans, the water, the electrolytes, animals automatically have things in their bodies that they do to help keep themselves cool. So as humans, we sweat. That's how we help keep ourselves cool. Chickens, they have the red part on the top of their head called the comb, and the red part underneath their chin called the wattle. Those are actually all blood vessels, and they circulate heat out. So the reason they have that is that's one of the ways that they keep heat coming out of their body when it's hot. They also pant with their mouths open. That's another way they keep themselves cool. The goats, their breathing speeds up, they do more rapid breathing, and they pant as well, the same as the sheep. The sheep, actually, it's very interesting because even though they have wool, that helps keep them cool. It pulls the heat away and it kind of locks in any cold air that they come across from the fans or whatnot. Our cats, again, just like dogs or goats or sheep panting, actually, strange enough, our cats choose to climb up into the hayloft, the hottest part of the barn, to sleep during the day, and we have no idea why they go up there. If I see them up there, I bring them down and they climb right back up again. Our honeybees do something called bearding. So if their hive gets too hot, they all collect on the front of the hive, so there's not so many bees inside the hive, and they kind of look like a beard. They beard down the front of the hive. They also will stand on the edge of the hive, the entrance, and they'll fan their wings. It's called fanning. And if they fan them, enough bees fan them enough times, it brings the temperature down inside the hive, which is pretty fascinating. I never found the cats to give them their little treat. They're probably sleeping somewhere up in the hayloft or in the barn, so they will get their little cool treats. We have a freezer down there, so I put them in there to give them tonight at dinner time. This is what the watermelon looks like. When they're done with it, they literally eat like every single bit of this watermelon, which always cracks me up. That's really funny. I hope you enjoyed learning about how we keep our animals cool here on the farm. If you'd like to know more about what we're doing on our farm, subscribe to our channel.